The secret to building unbreakable confidence. Have you ever thought about why some people are so sure of themselves, while others have a hard time finding their voice? Imagine having such strong faith in yourself that no setback can make you doubt yourself. What if I told you there was a way to get this powerful thinking to work for you? In today's video, we'll show you the most important things you can do to build unwavering confidence that will help you face any task with poise and determination. Are you ready to learn something that will make your life better? Even when things are going well, we all need to push ourselves beyond our comfort zones. In order to achieve success, you are going to have to become an expert at boosting your self-confidence if you want to make a difference for the better. The absence of it makes it appear as though it is impossible. You are envious of those individuals who possess the self-assurance to pursue all of the things that you desire as well. You, on the other hand, have the potential to be that person as well. When I was younger, I did not have nearly as much self-assurance as I do today. It wasn't that long ago. I was so self-conscious and scared that I would fail that I was unable to even take the first step toward achieving my goals when I was supposed to. As of right now, I am an entirely different person, and although I have a long way to go, I would be delighted to discuss the ways in which I have developed up to this point. I am confident that I am able to achieve my objectives, and here is how you may experience the same level of confidence. It is important to surround yourself with the right people. To put it another way, you should desist from surrounding yourself with people that undermine your self-assurance. It is not entirely the responsibility of the individuals you meet with on a daily basis to determine your level of self-confidence, but they certainly have the potential to have an effect. When you are surrounded by individuals who are not supportive of you, it can really take a toll on your confidence. I have definitely been in situations where I have been in this situation. You should look for people who have achieved the results you seek, as this is the best piece of advice I can provide you. If you want to be someone who is self-assured enough to pursue any and all goals, you should seek out other people who have the same level of achievement as you do. Spend time with people who are champions for their own convictions if you want to develop the self-assurance necessary to stand up for what you believe in. This does not necessarily imply that you have to do away with previous relationships. However, it may mean that you have to lessen the expectations that you have for such relationships. You are able to continue to spend time with people who do not instill the confidence that you desire. Nevertheless, you must acknowledge that your confidence will originate from sources other than those individuals. You should not put your confidence in the evidence. When it comes to developing confidence, one of the most challenging aspects is the fact that you have to rely on yourself before you have evidence that you are moving in the correct direction. Imagine you want to shed 20 pounds. Before you have dropped any of the weight, you need to have faith that you are capable of doing it. All of your goals will be the same in this regard. Due to the fact that the evidence you produce for yourself will continue to feed your confidence, this is a challenging obstacle to overcome. One of the most challenging aspects of this process is getting past the initial obstacle of taking action without evidence. You may try personifying a version of yourself in the future that has already created proof. This is one course of action that you could take. To give you an example, I am aware that Delaney works a 9-to-5 job in the year 2020. But in the year 2021, she has a lucrative side hustle that allows her to act for a living. So now that I have her back, I'm going to behave as if I have her best interests in mind and take action. You should make our aims impossible. Having confidence can sometimes be gained by setting goals that are more challenging. You might feel more secure if you set goals that are more manageable and smaller, but if you don't continually lifting the bar, your confidence will remain the same. Let's say you start into the first year of your side hustle with the insane goal of going from generating $0 to making 6 figures every single year. You will be on a lot higher trajectory with that kind of objective than you would be if you merely tried to find a way to make $20,000. You may or may not be able to achieve that goal. It's possible that I'm the only one who feels this way. But doesn't it seem like the more insane you talk, the less you worry about how other people will react to what you say? It is possible that you will come to the realization that support is not a given if you are aware that anyone who hears your aspirations would consider them to be insane. Consequently, when it does arrive, it will be more than welcome because of this. This gets us to the following point: ignoring the thoughts of others is a practice. Let me begin by stating that it is very normal to be anxious about what other people will think of you. In the beginning, that was how we came to learn how to survive. Those impulses for survival, on the other hand, are not at all helpful when we are actually attempting to thrive. So make it a habit to not care about what other people are thinking. For the reason that it takes time to become proficient at something, I recommend that you practice rather than just do it. It is possible that you will discover that ignoring the haters takes up more time than worrying about them if you engage in the practice of intentionally ignoring the thoughts of other people, if I may use that phrase. I'm sure you've seen all of the clapbacks that individuals can have for their haters and critics, but try to think about how much time that takes away from your goals. The majority of the time, I find that individuals who are intent on retaliating against others who have been critical of them are doing so from a place of insecurity rather than confidence. Clapping back is something that anyone can do, but are you able to learn to let unsupportive words simply pass by? Do you have the ability to make them signify nothing at all? In order to move on, are you able to find comedy in them? As a result of focusing on modifying your thinking, in order to make the words of individuals who are not supportive of you mean absolutely nothing, you will be able to avoid their comments and, in the process, learn to love them. Take a step back and relax. None of us will succeed. The guarantee that you will fail is one that cannot be avoided. If, on the other hand, you learn to anticipate and even welcome failure, you will eventually arrive at a point where it does not even bother you the least bit. If you feel that this is too large of a leap for you to make, you should begin by being gentle with yourself. My Enneagram type is the perfectionist what up, and I am well aware of how to be extremely critical of myself. When it comes to being good to yourself and having your own back, I am well aware of how much effort it takes. Do you think it would be possible for you to practice feeling neutral about yourself if you are not now at this point? Is it possible for you to train yourself to make your acts and faults signify nothing? If you are able to become proficient in this area, you will eventually arrive at a point where you will see your errors as a component of your journey to achievement. They constitute an indispensable component of your adventure. When it comes to baking, they are essentially the glue that gluten is made of. If you're ready to unlock the secrets to unbreakable confidence and take charge of your life, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join us for more empowering insights and strategies that will help you build the confidence you need to succeed.